Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. We're back here once again. More exciting information, and you know what? It's coming from Jeep this time around. We have all the details of the 2021 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. Remember, Lori and I already brought the vehicle to you in a way when we were over at an FCA event in Texas back in October, but at that point it was still being called a concept. This is the real deal, all the details for this 2021 vehicle, which is the return 40 years since there's been a V8 in a Jeep product in that Wrangler, and it's great to have it back. So without further ado, let's get into the action and do this virtual unveil. Here we go. So there it is, that familiar face of a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, but get ready for what you're about to hear. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. So like I was saying, 40 years, V8 is back, and it's back in a big way. That is that 6.4 liter, big displacement, 392 cubic inch V8, 470 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque. Listen to the rumble as it's going down the road. It is the engine, obviously, from like a Charger or Challenger Scat Pack, and that's not a bad thing. It is going to be mated to the Torque Flight 8-speed automatic transmission, and guess what? 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Now, one thing that's really cool is that it does have an active dual mode exhaust with quad tips, so you can make it louder or quieter. I love the way they kind of gave it its own flavor, but of course still left the look of a Wrangler Rubicon. It's so distinctive, that iconic 7-slotted grille. You can see all the LED lighting, and of course that massive hood scoop, which is functional. And what's wonderful about it, as we get a little bit more of that rumble, what's wonderful about that hood scoop is that it's actually two functioning parts to it. So of course you have that main center area. Now, let's say you're mudding, or let's say you're out in the snow and that opening gets totally blocked off. There's actually a secondary air scoop where you'll be able to breathe in air and keep that top speed going and keep that fast 0 to 60 time. I love what they did with that side fender vent, but really with the hardtop there in place, the 4 doors, the fender flares, really looking purposeful. Now, the great news is it is sitting on a 2-inch lift, so it's gonna be higher than your standard Wrangler Rubicon. It also is sitting on specifically tuned Fox racing suspension. It's got those super strong Dana 44 axles, the True Lock front and rear locking diffs, so that's really good. And then what you're gonna have is a greater approach and departure angles, and you could traverse water that's almost 33 inches high. So this is gonna be a fully capable on-road, off-road, and everything in between, and you'll be able to have all the other great features of what makes a Jeep Wrangler so amazing, especially in that Rubicon trim. Now, one thing that's going to be available specifically with this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 are those half doors. And if you have not seen the review, my quick walk around that I did of that 392 concept over in Texas, I'm going to leave that link at the end of this video. Highly recommend checking it out and seeing it in the flesh while I had it right before my eyes. But you'll notice, you'll see some gold touches, especially on those tow hooks and the bumper. You have your fog lamps, and of course that hood scoop, which is going to separate it from the rest of the pack. When it comes to wheels and tires, you're getting a set of 33-inch tires, those off-road tires, 17-inch wheels. Those wheels are specific to the Rubicon 392, and of course they're bead locking wheels as well. But I like the way that they took that light tan gold finish and brought it throughout the vehicle, and it really shows that when they make a concept, boy oh boy, do they make the production version right spot on the money. Beautiful 392 badge. I like the way it's got the two-tone color, raises it right off the hood. Of course, just like any other Jeep Wrangler Rubicon that says trail rated, there's that Fox Racing suspension. And even the springs have that nice gold tinge to them, but great to see them actually taking what was just a thought. Engineers, they said, hey, let's take that bad boy 6.4 liter, put it into the Wrangler, let's have some fun. But now there it is. It's gonna be in production, and that's what makes, I think, Jeep along with Dodge, it's just so amazing, because they really are a group of enthusiasts, car enthusiasts, that want to make these products available to everybody. Now, would have noticed this thing that said tri-level Hydroglide. That's a special air induction box where it actually could take 15 gallons of water every single minute and get it away from being sucked into the engine. It's technology like that that's going to keep the performance level high and allow you to go through just about anything when it comes to off-road terrain. The exhaust bypass, so this is kind of cool. It's allowing you to really see how that whole active exhaust works, going from the front to the rear and out that quad tip exhaust. I would like to see a quad tip exhaust on a Challenger or a Charger, so hopefully that will be another thing that happens. And guess what? We have another one to show you. So kind of cool, we've seen it with the roof in place, now we're seeing it with the roof taken off, and boy oh boy, the sound of that V8 just sounds harmonious. So that Fox Racing suspension giving you the perfect compression and rebound damping at all four corners, and just look at it go. Now, it's not just about those unique touches on the exterior, but also on the interior. You are getting an off-road race inspired steering wheel. So thicker steering wheel, of course leather wrapped. Also the seats are gonna be unique to this Wrangler Rubicon 392 extra bolstering, because we're talking about greater performance, whether it be straight line, whether it be going over different types of terrain, but we need to have the proper seats to hold us into place, and you're gonna get that with this Rubicon 392, but it's looking just as tough as ever, even more tough than any other Wrangler Rubicon that I've ever seen. And boy, oh boy, here it comes. There's that sound. Nice growl. And I think that this is a perfect message for Jeep to send to Ford. Ford coming out with the Bronco, but guess what? They don't have a V8 option. They have a straight 4 turbocharged and a V6 twin turbocharged, but no V8. And I like the way that they really left no stone unturned. They didn't just slap the 392 in there, which remember is Mopar's biggest engine. That engine is bigger in displacement than even a Hellcat Red Eye, whether it be a Challenger or a Charger, because it is 392 cubic inches. Naturally aspirated power, you're gonna get that nice torque delivery, 470 pound-feet of torque, and I like the way they balanced it nicely. 470 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque. They kept the horsepower almost as much as what you would find in a Challenger or Charger Scat Pack, and it's really looking good going down the road, especially with that hood scoop. It's crazy how you add a functional hood scoop and that just changes the whole name of the game, especially at the front end of the business. And like I was saying, those unique side fender vents as well to bring that hot air out from underneath the engine compartment there. And then they were smart about it, having that Hydroglide air intake that can take all that water and funnel it away, Plus, how smart is it that if the hood scoop gets blocked, you're not going to starve the engine for air and you're going to keep that performance going. But just really, really impressed with what Jeep is doing. And I really, like I said, this is the ultimate message to send to Ford that they're ready to play. You want to bring back the Bronco? They're ready to play, and they're locked and loaded with a 392 cubic inch V8 in a Wrangler and 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. I know some quote unquote performance cars that don't even do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. And then, like I said, to have that unique special interior, the unique special touches with the gold trim, like I said, the springs, the tow hooks. One of my Zonxes, I wish that they would hollow out that area near the fog lamps in the front bumper. I think that would just give it a way better look, and it's just all plastic. But the badging, spot on the money. The hood scoop, spot on the money. And on this particular one, I'm really digging the two-tone interior. Check this out with the black and the red. It just really sets it apart. And you're going to get that extra bolstering to keep everybody in place as you are going off-roading or just on-road. You're going to have that performance either way, and you could wake all your neighbors up, make the exhaust louder, or you could be the good neighbor and keep it a little quieter. But I'm just so glad that I was able to bring this to you. We got the information. We already saw it in person, but it's nice to know now that this is a real deal thing. It's coming as a 2021 model into their lineup. But if you want to keep seeing these virtual unveils, and there's that whole Hydroglide system, it's a lot of engineering put in this thing to allow it to perform the way that it does. But if you want to keep seeing these virtual unveils, because the auto shows aren't happening right now, we still bring it to you, and we bring it in a big way. Leave a comment in that comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. This is the kind of stuff that we do. Not only do we get the cars in person, but we want to bring the information to you as soon as we can. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Ready's Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you in the channel, click the link in the description. Get yourself some, I'm always pointing over here. Get yourself some Ready's Rides merch. Got to give it up to the camera person extreme. She should win a ton of trophies through YouTube's many videographer competitions. Got to give it up to my wonderful wife, Lori, working that camera like a champ, setting up this beautiful set just for all of you. Show her some love in the comment section. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.